Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video on Lumber Capital Log Yard. Today we're excited to introduce the newest equipment addition to our business, the John Deere 85G excavator. This episode, we get to hear from the boss, who is going to walk us through how it is going to improve the operation, as well as get a little tour of the machine. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We've had this machine for, I don't know, we got it in May. We've really struggled along. We've been making, we've made over a year of payments on it now, and we made, I think, almost $20,000 in payments before we got the machine. It's a very, very long story and extremely discouraging. Anyhow, I'm sticking with the idea of what I had, and we've always wanted to get out more firewood. And when you get into larger trees, there's a lot of waste material. There's actually more waste material, of course, in a large tree, as you might speculate, than there is in a small tree, especially when trees are more mature and reach the canopy. They tend to spread out, the limbs are bigger, they're bent, they're curved, and it's very, very hard for a logger to get that material to the landing and then processed, because it has to be trucked. So as of January 1st, we had quit selling logs to other logging companies and started handling our own hardwoods, which again was very challenging thing to do, especially in light of the economy and where we stand now. The red oak market is extremely soft, which I guess maybe in the long run has turned out to be a good thing for us, because we've been able to purchase logs at less money, less value than they would have been, say, 2 years ago. So why don't we walk over to the pile, and I'll show you some of the firewood that would never make it on a truck at any other log site. Might not even be able to really be chipped. Okay, so here's the skid road here, and I have the skidder ready to head out. But when you're coming in, of course, the machine would be facing the other way. So the machine comes in with the entire skid. It's about 5 trees I can get behind it. I can only do 3 to 4 skids a day here because of how far away I am traveling. So I want to bring as much material in as I can. So the machine comes down the road up here, comes in, and I'll buck the logs here, drop them, and then with the excavator at the very end of the day and even after dark, because we have lights, which is very crucial this time of year, because it's dark in this valley at about 4:45 right now, maybe 5 o'clock, but it's really getting pretty dark. So I'm able to grade the logs and scale the logs after dark, which is fantastic. So the logs go up at that end. Our pulwood is then put here, and we hauled a load of pulwood out this morning. These are 16 foot lengths approximately, and that's what pulwood looks like. So that goes on the big Bells processor. And then this material here, knowing the way that things work on camera, it probably looks perfectly straight, but it's anything but that. It's all different lengths. It's just whatever we can get out of the tops of the trees and get on a skid that takes about 25 minutes. So what we're able to do is then put that in a neat pile, and then that goes into this dump trailer, and it goes back to the yard where we'll use a chainsaw to actually physically cut it, because it can't actually go on a processor. And then we use the Easton made splitter to knock it into firewood sized pieces. and the Easton made on this nasty, gnarly top wood is just perfect. A little slow, but you really get a nice piece of firewood out of something that is purely a waste product. So I sort of wish we had a pile of logs here. You may have seen them in other videos. Like I said, they sit up there. We put the pole wood here. We put another rank of pole wood in here, and then we keep this sort of nasty pile of just bulk bunk firewood in between to keep it from falling out. So I'm going to grab the excavator and load that out. Instead of having a bucket, we have a fully articulating grapple on it, which you get to see in motion. That allows me to pick up any log, of course, rotate it, spin it, so I can grade it and scale it right there, and then neatly put them in place. But of course, then it allows us to pick up this nasty firewood. And every time we run back with this dump trailer, it's about 2 cords of firewood, and we're making about 2 to 3 trips a week, which is additional found wood. So that was the plan last November when I ordered the machine. Like I said, it just took 4 or 5 months, and we got into thousands of dollars of payments. It was very discouraging, but we finally got it, and a little late for this firewood season, but we're very, very happy with what it's been able to do for us in keeping our log sites clean, organized, and then, like I said, you know, we're adding about 5 to 6 cords of additional newfound wood out of the same exact volume of trees that we cut. So I don't have to harvest more. I just have to get it here to the landing, which is, that's pretty exciting for me. So let's see it in action.
That's it for today's video, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, we'll see you back here next time. Bye.